I'm Wendy Nelson, and welcome to another tips and tricks video. This time I want to talk about a question that I often hear from parents and caregivers, which is, how can I best help my child learn how to read at home? So there's a couple of ideas packed into this question. The first one is that parents and caregivers should be teaching their children how to read. And that actually is not the job of a parent or a caregiver for the most part. Children should be learning how to read at school. Not all of them are, unfortunately, but your job as a parent, as a caregiver, should not be teaching your child how to read. That is the job of a teacher. It's the job of a qualified professional who knows how to teach something like that. If you are homeschooling, then of course, absolutely, this is part of your job. But if you're simply wanting to be a good parent, which I think everybody does, your job is to love and support your child, number one. Number two, if you want your child to be a successful reader, try to help them see the value of reading. And one of the best ways to do that is to let them see you enjoying reading. Kids learn so much by watching the world around them. And if they see their parents, their caregivers, the other adults in their lives sitting down and enjoying the act of reading, sitting and reading a book for an extended period of time, those kids are going to be curious about that. Well, why is that something that these adults in my life enjoy? And I want to know more about that. Kids learn what they see, not always what they're told. So here's a hard truth that you may not want to hear. If your kid sees you staring at your phone all day long, guess what? They're not going to want to pick up a book. They're going to want to pick up a phone. Let them see you reading. If that is an important value in your household, in your family, you need to demonstrate it. You need to show them by your example. So maybe you don't like sitting and reading by yourself. Okay, no problem. Sit and read with your child. Read together. Go to story time at the library and listen to a book together. Show your kid what it looks like to read and to enjoy reading. That is the best thing you can do at home to help your child learn how to read. Now, if your child is a struggling reader and they're not catching on at school, despite the instruction that they're receiving, number one, hopefully they're receiving proper instruction. But if that is the case and they're still not catching on, well, then it's time to involve an expert. So then you want to reach out to a neuropsychologist, a neuropsychiatrist, or a speech language pathologist in your area, someone who specializes in reading and can evaluate them and try to figure out what's going on. Maybe they have a learning difference, like dyslexia. Maybe there's something else going on, and that's why they're struggling to learn how to read. About 80% of kids will catch on to reading given proper instruction at school. But there is this other 20% that is going to struggle. And usually it's because of a neurological difference. They have a learning difference in their brain, and they will need additional help and support. And so you'll need to consult an expert on that. If you're not sure who to talk to, let me know and I can give you some suggestions. I can help you find some resources. But most kids, if you want them to love reading, show them that you love reading. Help them develop that love of reading together. Sit down and read a book together. Now, if you're not sure what to do while reading together, I do have a free guide that I can provide to you. So just shoot me an email, put a comment under this video, and I can send you a link to that free guide that will tell you exactly what to do when you want to read a book with a child, some tips for how to make that a successful experience and an enjoyable experience. Because really, especially for little kids, reading should be fun. You want to make it fun, give them that love of reading early, and that will continue into their later life. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time for another tip and trick about reading.